Convoy net?
I'll need convoy net. Just put it on the freaking vehicle radio.
Alright.
Gambler 3, Gambler 4, this is 6. Be advised, we're going to have 1x MTVR deployed. I want to utilize the 2 MRAPs and the 1x MTVR. You don't have a lot of vehicles to secure.
Gambler 4 copies all. Gambler 3-1 is loaded.
Gambler 3 copies all.
You want me to move up to make space for the convoy?
We probably should, yeah. Maybe about 50 meters. This is fine on 3-1. We're going to move up about 30-40 meters to make room for the convoy. See the route you have to take?
Yeah.
Alright.
You're going to stand on this road until we hit the blacktop, and we turn left onto the MSR.
Hey, perfect.
Gambler 3-2 radio check on 5-2 over.
PFCC Russell disconnected from your channel.
Lima Charlie 5-2.
Roger that. Read you 5x5, 3-2 out.
So do you upload the entire video, or do you just...
PFCC Russell joined your channel.
Okay.
Hey man, you're ruining my immersion.
I'm sorry. Go ahead and get that GoPro ready. What if we had all 4 tanks in the convoy? That'd be something.
That'll never happen because we'll take all the kills.
If I was op 4, I'd be wearing red pants or brown pants so they didn't know I shit myself.
Anything I need to know?
Not really, no.
So if I...
Obvious.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and tell me what's obvious?
Make sure when they're shooting at us, they're shooting at our front. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Well, let's say we encounter a T-80. Do you want me to try to get into a hold down position?
It would be preferred, yeah. If you see anything, just shout it out. If you think we're in danger,
Gambler 3 actual on
I'm sure you have enough logic in your head to decide what the best call would be.
6 on traffic.
So you don't always have to wait for
Be
me to yell
advised,
at you
all
to
of
do
Gambler
something.
3 is
That's why I'm asking now.
3 MRAPs over.
Yeah, you're good. I'm confident in your abilities that you know what
Gambler
you're
4, status over.
Gambler 4 and Freak 3-1, we are all in and ready to step off.
Give us 6 copies. Over. Convoy commander signing in 5-0, over.
Are we convoy commander? Probably not.
Probably not. We're just convoy lead. First, I thought we were convoy commander because we were first.
Titan actual convoy commander, you copy 5-0, over.
What's that?
We copy 5-0.
I don't remember my key.
Vic 1, convoy commander, clear to roll at your discretion, over.
Did you hear that?
Are they gonna fall in behind us?
We'd like it if you guys go ahead and form up behind us first.
All Vics be advised, you're going to have to bypass the rear 3 Titans and follow suit, over.
I'm going to move up to the intersection. You want me to take care of all the convoy traffic?
Yeah, if you could. Well, I
Alright.
forgot my hotkey.
There comes the MTVR.
Alright. Is there a roll check? Head count?
Yeah. All vehicles on convoy net, ready up from the rear.
Vic 4 ready. Vic 3 ready. Vic
Al
2
Stark
ready.
was moved to your channel.
And then which one? Or where?
Vic 1 ready.
Belt Paul Conrad was moved to your channel.
Alright.
This is Titan on 5-0. We're Vic 1, and we're Oscar Mike.
Omega, just Havoc 6-2 on 7-0.
Ready to rock and roll, Velton?
Go for
Fuck
Omega,
yes.
0.
Let's get some.
Omega, be advised.
At for any point I
is pushing out
disconnect,
at this
you
time.
can either hop
Break,
on the commander seat
secondary
or the
tasking,
loader seat and use
requesting
the
one
coax.
times aircraft for ISR
Oh, sorry,
testing at
the,
this time.
The machine guns.
A from standby.
Master Guns was moved
No,
to
with
your
all due
channel.
respect, if you disconnect and there's enemy armor, I'm getting on the main
yeah,
gun.
Yeah, okay. If it says I completely disconnect, yeah, go ahead. Sometimes it wants to be an asshole. And just sabo on enemy armor and impact if you really
Yeah,
have
got
to.
it.
Okay.
Which seat are you in right now?
Commander. Probably should say Commander. That's loader seat. Hello.
This is Kingpin signing in, frequency 70, radio check.
Kingpin, this is Omega 7-0, got you 5x5.
Saw copy, who's the JTAC rep this freak?
JTAC on 7-0 is Havoc
Radio in
6-2
is multiple civilian.
62,
Say again?
62, can you relay your actual that
There's
I am
multiple
currently
civilians, I
looking
don't know
for
if
his
you have to call that
frequency?
in.
Alright.
Solid copy, standby.
Vic 1 turning left onto ASR.
Kingpin Havoc 6-2 on 7-0.
Send.
Kingpin, be advised, 6's freak is 31.0. Say again, 31.0, hard copy.
Good copy, adjusting, Kingpin out.
Havoc 6-2, this is Omega 7-0, go for ISR.
Do we have a dismount point or anything?
Solid copy, Omega. ISR is
Last Vic, left turn.
035-130. I say again, 0.
Kingpin signing in, freak 31.0.
130.
Say again.
Description city of
Hold.
Kavala.
Get the convoy
Nearest
to hold.
friendly location, click south.
Convoy hold.
Possible AA.
This is Titan 3-1. We've got two possible enemy contacts at 008 of my bearing.
We got taking fire from the left.
Omega read back, 0 tree, 5-1-3-0.
All Vics, convoy commander, push through contact.
Still there, we're taking small arms fire.
Alright.
Alright,
Vic 1's moving.
Mobility and man pads. scan for anti-air.
All VIX Convoy Commander, push through contacts, engage at discretion if confirmed hostile, over.
Solid copy Omega.
Stella 3, we're returning fire on enemy assailants coming from the church north of the convoy. What's that?
Nothing.
Did I do a wrong button?
You don't really want to be engaging the church unless you have to.
Well, they're
Someone-
firing.
Bullets or RPGs?
They have tubes on their back.
Alright, yeah, engage the tubes, but I would leave everybody else.
Alright. Oh yeah, multiple assailants.
Kingpin, this is 6 on tree 1. Send traffic, over.
Just be advised that I do not like this
Give it a
moving
radio check.
into an urban
Over.
center without troops dismounted.
Solid copy. 6 out.
Got a tube on his back.
Where?
Gamma 6, 3 actual, 3-1, be advised, receiving multiple shots to our northeast, over.
Got civilian vehicle left front.
This is 6. Be advised, all traffic and convoy should be fast on 50, over.
The civilian is. Why do I thought I was gonna go through?
Vic 1 taking left onto MSR.
All VIX Convoy Commander, be advised, grid 0, tree 0, 1, 2, tree Y intersection will be our dismount, over.
Add this to Omega 7-1, or 7-0, correction.
Omega Havoc 6170, sending traffic.
Omega has negative eyes on anti-air armor and manpads at this time, though the buildings are making it tough to get a very accurate reading.
Contact right side.
Solid copy Omega, well advised. Gamble 6, 6 to out.
They do have eyes on someone that seems to be acting as a
Did you copy that dismount point?
Solid
Is it
copy
this one?
Omega.
Yeah, I came over command net.
I did not hear that.
RPG's left.
Hold on.
All Vic, speed advised, Vic 2 has damage to the wheels. Vic 3, correction.
Convoy Commander Vic 3, are you still mobile,
Title
over?
3-1 interrogated. Where's the dismount point?
That is affirmed, but we're going pretty slow.
It's at a Y intersection, that's all I got.
Copy that, keep pushing.
Well, that was
Ooh.
close.
Vic 1, Convoy Commander, over.
Send it.
No idea what that was.
Vic 1, be advised, you're approximately 100 meters ahead of Vic 2.
We're waiting for you guys to catch up.
Solid copy
Good
Omega.
copy, we're coming up on you now, Vic 1.
If you guys can't
All Vics
keep
be
up.
advised, RPG east on the hill of the convoy. East from the convoy, over.
You hear anything come in from 3-1 about that dismount point?
No.
Vic 1, you're approaching dismount at the Y intersection. I want you to hold your traffic. All Vics behind Vic 1, herringbone at the dismount in the Y intersection, over.
Are they having trouble catching up?
No, they're dismounting right here.
Oh,
I'm just moving up to make
Omega
room
Havoc
for him.
2170.
Go for Omega Sin 0.
Be advised, ground combat.
Convoy
element
commander
is
signing out
being
50.
ground at this time. We are dismounting from the vehicles.
Switching to 5-2.
6 to 1.
It's an empty helicopter. I could call that in, shouldn't I?
Yes.
3, Gamma 4, this is 6. Begin your movements at your discretion.
This is Titan on 3-1.
Titan, this is 6 in traffic.
Approximately 843 meters into the city on the hospital, there is a enemy empty Hind.
Well, you didn't say it was a Hind earlier.
Copy that, Titan. Go ahead and reference that on C-Tab, over.
That is not a Hind, that is a hip.
Alright. Cancel that last, it's not an enemy Hind, it's enemy hip.
You know how to mark stuff on C-Tab?
Omega is Havoc 6-2 on
Is it just
70.
singular?
I'll take care of it.
Go for
I think I
Omega
got
Sin
it.
0.
Omega, be advised,
Yeah,
ground
you did.
combat element has located 1 times hip location to follow. Break. 034 125. Blue Force tracker reference 1218. How copy?
Blue Force reference 1218.
Solid copy. Aircraft is on ground, not airborne at this time. Be advised of its location. 6-2 out.
Titan Kingpin 31.0 coming.
This is Titan's in traffic.
Vic 2, Oscar Mike. Titan, we advise on a hop for on top of the
Vic 3,
building.
Oscar
Stand by for current cardinal direction from your pods.
Alright, hold here.
Titan approximately 050. Make sure you PID prior, over.
Titan copies, will do.
Are they talking about the hip we sent up?
Vic 4 is lagging behind
Right
it.
off, building to the right of the hospital.
LCPL Stanley joined your channel.
3 actual on 3-1, coming over.
3, this is 6 on 3-1, in traffic.
Be advised, Gamma 3 is getting pinned down by some contacts on the southeast from the hillside break. Requesting that Titan to provide cover, over.
This is Vic 3, we're taking heavy fire from what looks like to be a BMP to the northeast.
BMP to the northeast.
3, this is 6, copy, break. Titan.
There it is, bearing 03025.
This is Titan standby.
You got eyes on it? Ready to move.
Move up.
Gambler 3, this is 4, be advised, we are moving through the tree line to the compound at 032124.
Southeast on the hilltop. You can get eyes on, engage, over.
Titan copies. Titan reports a down
This is
BMP.
Vic 4 to Vic 3, do you want us to cover you real quick? That
Alright,
BMP is
Follow
down.
the road about 20 meters. I can't see past these trees.
Come again? That BMP to the northeast is down now. That was firing on us. Understood. Do you want me to cover you with my vehicle while you repair? We should be good to go. We're moving.
Look at that smoke to the right of the fence. 90 degrees right. Not sure if that's friendly or not.
I see civilians coming through. I see them in contact.
Omega, this is Havoc 6-2 on 70.
Go for Omega Sin 0.
I thought they were dismounting.
3, this is 6 on tree 1, over.
Gambler 6, Gambler 3, 3-1, send your traffic over.
Of the convoy,
3, be advised, if we sit on this MSR, we will get maneuvered on. Advise you start pushing, time now.
Roger that, be advised. The forward element of Gambler 3 is healing up. Once it starts healing up, we're going to have them start moving over.
You are...
Copy that. Gambler 4, this is 6 tree 1. Provide some overwatch, bounding fires if required, over.
So our guys are just still bandaging you up.
Say again.
Our guys are still bandaging.
Be advised that the civvy coming around the right side of the road towards us.
Got him.
I see the heat sigs of a truck, but I'm not gonna shoot it till I know it's got a gun on it or not.
Okay, I'm gonna move up.
Alright. I haven't heard anything if they're ready or not. So.
Gambler 4, this is Gambler 6 on tree 1, over.
This is Gambler 4 on 3-1, go ahead.
Gambler 4, advise you push up to some high ground, get some eyes on this MSR, provide some overwatch to the convoy as they push down it.
We're working on it. We're taking contact from our rear on Hill 101, grid 033-121.
Copy that, Hill 101.
PFC Mooney joined your channel.
Oh, they shooting at.
Okay, 4142, we've got to clear this hill. 101, Hill 101, grid 033-121. 31 Charlie is reporting RPGs in the building.
Gambler 4, this is Gambler 6 priority.
Go for Gambler 4.
Go for Omega.
Gambler 4, belay moving to 101. Ace is coming in on that. They're going to make it disappear, over.
Roger.
4 Gambler 6. Recommend you break contact, continue with convoy, over.
Yeah, 1 times H1.
Solid copy, 1 times
Dead
H1.
ahead, 300 meters, there's a civilian vehicle.
Okay.
Send when ready.
IP as 9-line cat
Civilian front.
Type 2 control in effect.
This is Vic 4 that came from our left side.
Contact left side in the office building, across the bay.
2 clicks. Elevation.
Check the office building across the bay.
Advised, Vic 3
Solid copy. Request
pretty banged up at this time.
Oh no, he's got one of these scary rockets.
Solid copy. Gambler 6, this is Gambler 4. We've got civilians in the vicinity of Hill 101. Over. Big 4, green.
Gulf Gambler 6 acknowledged. Right.
6, you want me to belay that call for the civilians?
That's why they're not here. They're going to the stop sign. They're not going to the...
Convoy, be advised.
Alpeni was moved to your channel.
Pat 60 Omega 70 right for final
Vic 3, do you want us to shield you?
Okay, how about
Vic 3 is pushing off the side of
Gambler
the
4,
road.
Ace
Say
is
again.
off of Hill 101. Suggest you
Vehicles do have
continue
lead
breaking
damage.
contact and pushing to the convoy time now.
Omega having
The guy I was shooting at, he's got a tandem right.
This is Gambler 4, will go.
I say again, disregard 911 CAS.
Cap CC wasn't in your channel. Timed out.
That's what they call the big rockets.
Gambler 6. Gambler 3 actual. 3-1 coming over.
It's Gambler 6 last calling stations in traffic.
Gambler 6, this is 3 actual on 3-1, be advised. Some of 3-2 is healing up again. Be advised, it should be the main fighting force in the front in about 1 Sierra over.
Okay, hold here. Anyway, for a guy
Copy that.
Copy. Came from the left.
Gambler 3, this is Gambler 6. Priority over.
Gambler 6, Gambler 3, some traffic over.
No.
Device Titan.
I wanna move up.
direct RPG fire to the front. Need to get some 3 elements up front there. Give them some security to the flanks over.
Alright, hold here.
Solid copy 6, distracting in the front now, over.
Like there's nothing.
You might want to activate the smoke generator.
Casualties, right
Titan,
side.
this is 6 on 3-1, over.
This is
Cap
10 on
CC
3-1,
wasn't
send
joined
traffic.
your channel.
Titan, be advised. GCE is pushing up to give you security to your flanks. Do you wish to have a security element push out to your front?
Omega,
Over.
62170, send traffic.
Titan's got it covered. Thanks for the offer.
62 reference Blue Force Mark 1.
Copy that, Titan. GCE will be pushing to your flanks time now. Once they arrive, you can move at your discretion.
0.
Solid copy.
Again, 04012.
6 out.
Solid copy, have mark 1229 at grid 040122.
Civilian right.
Solid copy on your left.
Hey, firm. We have.
Guess who can see who was
Hey, firm. We have 1 times MG mounted UAZ is currently heavily restricting the operating airspace of ACE assets.
Alright, so we're waiting on them to
Solid
push
copy,
up
6-2,
left
stand by.
flanks and then we're good.
Requesting permission to engage. 1
Alright.
times Hellfire.
Solid copy, you are clear to engage, you are clear to engage.
Hey,
This is
firm.
10 on 3-1. They've come up to our flank, so we're gonna go ahead and push up slowly.
Hey, firm. Omega right.
Titan, this is 6. That's a solid copy. All elements 3-1. Be advised, Titan is pushing time now. Over.
Gambler 4 copies. Gambler 3, this is 4 on 3-1, over.
4, this is 3 on 3-1, send traffic over.
My guys are hearing DMR fire. They want to know if that's you or an enemy marksman.
4, this is 3, negative, that is not Gambler 3 over, we are not carrying a DMR.
Roger, 4 out.
How far up you want me to push?
I'd say keep going at about 10 kilometers an hour and make sure they're behind us.
Omega 70, hot copy.
Omega 62170, send traffic.
Be advised, 2 items. BDA on UAZs 100/100. Second item, you have
Wounded left
squad
side.
size element, mainly with civilians.
Titan, this is 6 on 3-1. Over.
30 to
Sign on 3-1, send it.
north.
Titan,
Straight towards the
I request you hold your traffic. Right.
Solid copy, 6-2.
Gambler 2,
Omega,
push it.
6 to
Delay that. Gambler 3, push your GCE elements forward of Titan to secure their route prior to Titan arriving. Over.
Get in for it.
Gambler 6 is Gambler 3, roger that, I have some guys moving forward now, over.
Copy that. And advise
62131.
you have a security element around Titan as well. Over.
this is Omega 70.
Well, button, we get walked through the city.
I guess one of the same second
until our escort arrives.
Oh, it's moving because somebody's shot a fucking RPG at
Omega,
us.
this is Havoc 6170, send your last.
Have 62. We would like to set up an
Was it from
LZ
behind?
inserts to the south.
Oh, now it was.
01 directly to your south
I got
on
nothing.
the coastline.
Hold.
Would you go ahead and clear us to clear out any enemy presence that would endanger that LZ?
I got somebody moving to the south behind the building right to our right. GC can handle it. Heard a broken window on the left.
Oh. That's going through?
No, it's just to his left.
Oh.
There you got him.
PDM Frank left your channel.
I don't like the, there's a bit of an offset on the coax.
Yeah.
Stop at this intersection.
Omega, Havoc 62 on 70.
Go for Omega 70.
Omega, be advised that Hilltop at 101 is still a little bit hairy with possible civilians and enemy mixed up within them. Suggest finding secondary site for LZ. How
Camber 6, Camber 3 actual on 3-1 coming over.
3, this is 6 on 3-1, send it.
But that wasn't suggested.
Be
Vic
advised,
1
we have
and
some
2, are you
people
on the
pushed out to the sea, have 4 people back at respawn point waiting for location over.
How are your vehicles?
Just the LZ is
Vic
3, this is 6, saying in last you recovered.
8.
This is Vic 4, be advised, there are majority of the rifle teams are trailing behind. I suggest we hold first until they catch up. They're treating lots of casualties over.
We do have precision munitions. We can deal with enemies.
3 is 6, copy, we're working on reinsert time now.
Civilians.
Solid copy, Omega. You are go on that secondary LZ at 031118, marking now on Blue Force tracker.
When they push up, you need to
Hey, firm, are we cleared to clear out any enemy presence?
make sure our boys don't lock them by themselves.
You are solid to engage. You are clear to engage any elements.
Hate for them to
in
walk
that.
across the street and a
Yeah.
T90 sitting there.
Yep.
Firm.
That would suck. Don't you shoot it. Don't shoot it.
Omega is Havoc 62170.
Go for Omega.
Omega, are you going to need a security attachment down at that LZ, over?
I'm not gonna see much of a use for it right now. I feel we're gonna be able to handle it.
Solid copy, Omega. If you need it, let me know. I'll pass it up to 6.
Paper.
6-2 out.
Push up 10 meters. I was just checking to make sure there's nothing down that street.
Looks like we got something down this left street here. Couple guys down at the end of the street.
Pressing fire.
Gamma 4, this is Gamma 6 to Tree 1, over. Gamma 4, Gamma 6 on Tree 1, over.
This is Gambler 4 on 3-1, over.
Gamma 4 interrogative, have you pushed to any Overwatch positions yet, over?
Gambler 6, stand by.
Oh, my frame's dropping.
6,
Mine
this
too.
is 4, that's negative.
Tank left! Man, maybe not a tank.
Copy 4, I need you to start pushing your 4-1 to Overwatch positions to get some security for this convoy.
8 firm, we're working on it.
We've been tracked.
This is Titan on 3-1. We report that our right track is currently out of operation.
I want to get out and fix it.
Titan, that's a good copy. Break. Gamma 3, this is Gamma 6 priority.
Gamma 6 is Gamma 3 on 3, watching traffic, over.
Gamma 3, be advised, Titan is out of commission at this time. I need you to provide security around Titan until further, over.
That's a solid copy, trying to get as many people up front as I can, over.
From Omega 70.
Omega, be advised, Titan is lost the track. Grid location to follow. Break. 036-130 along the MSR. Requesting one-time gunship for Overwatch. How copy?
Orange, we got a heavy MG up.
Alright, we're good.
We're good? Alrighty. This is Titan on 3-1. Be advised, our track is currently operational once more.
130, belay that track is operational.
You hear that fucking HMG?
Paper.
Yeah, here, it's up front to where we're at.
6, solid copy.
I think it's probably
This is Vic 3, down to 1 box, 50 count.
Make sure GCE's pushing out in front of you, providing good security to you on your flanks. Break. Continue mission. Over.
9 copies.
Gambler 3, this is Gambler 4 on Freak 3-1.
Gamma 4, Gamma 3, 3-1, send traffic,
Say again?
One of my machine gun teams is currently tied up manning one of the vehicles in the convoy. Can I get some of your guys to take over that vehicle so they can head to an Overwatch point?
Which vehicle are you referring to, over?
Stand by.
Alright, go up forward. 10, 15 years.
Gambler 3, it'll be the last vehicle.
Solid copy, trying to dispatch as many as I can, over.
Thank you.
Nope, don't you get back on that gun.
Maybe use an impact to take out the gun.
Nope, not like you, because I was
3, this is 4.
Gamma 4, Gamma 3, send traffic on 3-1, over.
My guys are saying they could take the vehicle to the hospital and set up on the roof there,
What?
secure the vehicle themselves.
Did you miss?
It'll be unmanned, but if that works for you guys, they can do that instead.
4, that does work for me. Break. We're kind of low on guys right now. Got a lot injured, so can't really spare any right now.
Alright, 4 out.
6, Kingpin 31.0.
Kingpin, this is 6, send it.
6, can I get a sit rep on your current situation?
Be advised, this is Vic 4 pulling off out of convoy. Vic 4 will no longer be last Vic, over. Vic 3 taking seriously close
Gamma
hits.
3, this is Gamma 6 on Tree 1, over.
I want to move up. Sure there's not a tank out there?
No, it was an RPG.
This is Vic 3, be aware, behind
Gamma
us,
3, this
mass
is Gamma
cast.
631. Over.
Right, right.
Good copy.
Turn faster, you bastard.
Further right. There you go. Between the buildings.
Ethan, this is 6. Be advised, I got purple smoke mass Kaz north on the AMSR. Over.
Got him.
This is Vic 2, be advised.
Whoa, I'm moving.
RPG. I see
We'll
him. I can't.
advise. This is 6. We'll advise further once I'm on scene.
He's in.
Do you still have a gunner?
We're good.
Vic 3 to Vic 2, do you have a gunner now?
All stations 3-1, be advised. Mass Kaz at grid 0, tree 6, 1, tree 0. All Vics are to hold. Provide 360 security till further. Over.
Are your frames really bad right now?
Left, left, left. Danger close. Oh, he's got him. Hopefully. Alright, yeah, he's got him. I think we might got some more guys coming up the left, and we'll move up so we can cover that alley or cover that street.
Alright. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. It's gone.
What, the vehicle?
Yeah, I didn't see it was on fire.
Any station tree 1, do you read? Over.
Time read
This is
everyone.
Gamma 4 on 3-1, over.
Copy that. All stations be advised, Gambler 3 is not on comms. We have a mass casualty situation at grid 0, tree 6, 1, 2, 9er. Gambler 4, I need you to get on net with 4-2, see if they are okay, and get them out here to provide security. Over.
We'll go. This is Vic 3. We are in a bad position right now.
Well, get out of that bad position, Victory.
All stations is net, be advised, the CCP is setting up at Blue Ford marker 1244 grid 0, tree 5, 1, 2, 9er.
North near the MSR.
It's going to be northwestern quadrant.
Looking like they're just waiting for Titan to roll by.
Solid copy, we'll pass it up.
What they say waiting for Titan?
Titan 6, this is Havoc 62 on 3-1, how copy?
Time copies on 3-1.
Titan, be advised, markup reference on Blue Force tracker 1243, possible ambush site for GCE element, how copy?
That's at the soccer field.
All stations, need you to do a tactical withdrawal to CCP marker 1244 at grid 0, tree 5, 129. Over.
Have 62, you're still transmitting 7-0.
This is Vic 2, be advised, my counter is back up, over.
Titan, this is Havoc 62 on 3-1.
Time copies on frequency 310.
We need to get out of here.
3-1, be advised.
Master Guns left your
Reference
channel.
marker 1243, a Blue Force tracker, possible ambush for GCE elements, how copy?
Time did not copy your last.
1243.
Titan, possible ambush location at grid
Left the convoy.
0, tree 6, 1, tree, reference Blue Force tracker marker 1243, how copy?
You guys got a tank, back
Good
that
copy.
shit up.
Solid copy, possible ambush point for Titan element on the just west of the MSR.
Yeah, Vic 3, we just got hit, we're backing up.
Say again?
That's right at the soccer field. It's in the little
Yeah.
river.
I hear an enemy vehicle. I'm going to back up just a little bit.
3-2 to Titan.
Gambler 3, this is Gambler 6, Tree 1. Do you read this net? Over.
This is Titan on 5.
Vic 2, how you
Titan
doing?
on 5-2, send traffic.
Wheels red, holes orange, over.
You have a tank on your, to the northwest, just cutting through those buildings.
Right there, 10 o'clock.
Gambler 6, Kingpin,
Vic 2, I suggest you dismount that shit.
Oh yeah, I got that dismount.
Yeah, Vicky's dismounting.
Kingpin, this is 6, send traffic.
Dismounts.
Kingpin, be advised, I'm currently
Dismounts
with
on
a
the
first
around the vehicle.
Drop the LZ. We're making our way towards your pod.
No, I didn't.
Can I get an update on your current situation, please?
Be advised, Gambler 3 is off comms.
Told you I heard an
Having
enemy
all
vehicle.
elements fall back to CCP at Blue 4 marker 1244 to reorganize and provide security. Over.
Where the hell is
Copy. We are making
1244?
our way to you. Time now. We'll see you in a couple minutes. Over.
It's between an office building, I think.
All stations 3-1. All elements need to tactically withdraw to CCP marker 1244. Time now.
Yeah, I don't see 1244.
Alright, back us up. Back us up, 120 meters. Make sure we don't hit nobody.
Oh, I am.
It's on, C-Tab, I think it's called, yeah.
I got somebody standing by that last vehicle that to our 10 o'clock. Negative, that's not. That might just be a plant.
I think he's dead. His body's just weird. Alright,
Oh, now I see it. That's really hard to see right there.
Yeah.
Where the-
so I don't know if we're fine here or... Who popped smoke?
Guy to our left. Whoa. All the guys to our left are down.
6 Kingpin 31.0.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Kingpin is a 6, wait 1.
Copy that.
No, this isn't good.
I want to get on the commander's gun. Strike that. I want to get out and help see if I can assist these guys. If you don't mind.
Alright. Yeah, go ahead.
We should still be up in the air.
See if you can get them to pull
I can carry
in, get
one.
close perimeter around our CCP and provide us some security. We're taking
bandaging his left arm.
If they can spot him and kill him, that'd be
Copy
great.
that.
If they can spot him at the least, that would be work.
I'll make it as
Yeah, sure thing.
I'll make it as Havoc 62170.
Holy shit.
75%.
Alright.
Not really.
Pulling this guy back to the CP.
Go for Omega,
CCP.
7-0.
I think he's
Omega, we need a
FA on him.
orbital overwatch position at
I don't know where this.
our position right now. Break. Location as follows: 063-130.
Raj, I'm bringing.
Casualty
Yeah, I'm gonna-
casualty collection point on Blue Force tracker. Taking heavy indirect fire from the north. Request 1 times overwatch support.
I gotta write him off at this point in time.
Even 6 on tree 1. Send last.
Lift on
Kingpin, advise your Overwatch element on top of the hospital. We have a friendly group, approximate squad size
sorry,
strength,
second.
encroaching on the city from the south. Advise them to check fire position over.
Yeah, Reed. Yeah.
Send again, Grid.
Kingpin 6, good copy. Break. All stations 3-1, be advised. Friendly element approaching from the south. Check fire PID, over.
Enemy
Our
north.
current
Enemy north.
location is 036-130 southwest corner.
Okay, firm 036-130 south.
Put fire north!
Copy. Look
You got
for
something north?
Fire from the north along the ASL.
Oh, looks like he's
Copy
dead.
that, copy that. Through an actual, we got a tank to the west.
Crossing.
Vickers responded.
Yeah, I've just kind of laid down onto these guys that are working on them guys behind me.
Sterling, keep lighting it up.
What's going on?
Not much. How's it going? Nothing new.
Apparently they're taking hits from the north.
What's that?
Apparently they're talking about contacts to the north.
Well, we were told to stay back here, so I don't know what they want us to do about that.
3, this is 6 on tree 1, over.
Scambler 3, send it.
Three, what is your status?
We got our second squad covering the Vicks at the front, and we got a hell of a lot of guys down.
Gambler 4, this is Gambler 6, tree 1, over.
This is Gambler 4 on 3-1, over.
Gambler 4, what's the status of 4-1 team securing Overwatch for us?
Alright, I've got 141 team on a multiple story building right outside the CCP. We're clearing the roof at this moment. And I've got another team on top of the hospital in Kavala.
Gambler 6 acknowledges, good copy. Will advise, stand by for further.
My radio doesn't make cool beeping noises.
I don't have a horn.
What?
I don't have a horn.
No, my radio doesn't make cool beeping noises.
Well, that's your fault.
Why is it my fault?
Because you're not using the right sounds. I don't like the
Oh, I
beeping
use the
noises
right
myself, so I got rid of them. You want me to poke around the bend so we can see what else is coming?
Probably be a good idea.
Gambler 3, this is Gambler 6 on tree 1, over.
Alright, hold here. No, we're not far enough away.
Gambler 6, 3 actual, 3-1 coming over.
Gambler 6 in traffic.
Be advised, 3 actual just touched back down to the AO, heading back to the CCP, over.
It's a good copy, be advised. We're holding 360 at the CCP time now.
Roger that, 3 actual out.
Titan, this is Gambler 6 on Tree 1, over.
This is Titan on 3-1, send it.
Titan, can I get a sit rep on your vehicle?
Stand by.
Titan, this is 6, say again last, over.
Titan,
HMG's back up.
Slight damage.
Is he pulling out a tube?
Yeah.
Omega, this is Havoc 62170.
Kingpin, Stein, did you copy?
Gunfighter H1 is currently in counterclockwise orbit at Angels 1.5.
Titan, this is Kingpin on 30.0. Do you have a message for me?
Given.
I was wondering if you guys got our last transmission about our status.
6 to 1.
Negative.
A firm Titan is green, we're standing by. Currently engaging hospital, bearing 018, about 300 meters from our position. It's marked on CTAP.
That is not a hospital.
That was for you, over.
This is 6, that's a solid copy. Thank you, over.
What was that, Milton?
That's not the hospital.
3, this is 6 on Tree 1, over.
The hospital is to our 4 o'clock.
3-6, be advised. I need an ace for status. Once you get your guys in 360, then we need to start pushing further up the ASR. I need that sit rep at your convenience, over.
Can I take his shirt off?
What?
Oh no, it's just a tan colored shirt.
How to deal with wartime crisis.
Kingpin, this is 6 on Tree 1. Sit rep, over.
Send it.
Currently, Gambler 3 is providing 360 security around the CCP at marker 1244 on CTAP, awaiting a reorganization, then we're going to continue pushing north up the MSR, over.
Kingpin copies all, keep me posted. Out.
Titan, Vehicle 1, can you hear me?
Yeah, I thought it was Kingpin that was asking for our sit rep.
Yeah.
Vehicle 1, Titan, are you on this net?
Gambler 6, Gambler 3, message.
I love how they assume we know what net they're talking on.
It's Gambler 6, send message.
Be advised, Gambler 3 is green, break. Once reaction returns to CCP, you will be ready to move forward back on the MSR, over.
It's a good copy, 3. Once you arrive at CCP, start making that movement north and advise me, over.
Solid copy, 3 actual out.
So are we moving now?
No.
Or is it infantry?
No, we should be moving.
Bowden?
What?
Making sure you get knocked out by something. Where that fire's coming from?
No idea. Maybe on top of the building to our right.
Looks like this where's fire's going.
Omega, this is Havoc 62 on 70.
Go for Omega 70.
Omega, DC is
Titan, this is 6 on 31, over.
Resupply at grid.
Titan on 31, send it.
Helipad at grid.
Titan, are you currently in contact, over?
In the vicinity of 035.
We're taking small arms fire, it's sporadic.
038129. There should be a rooftop with a helipad on the roof. Can you say
Copy that, 6 out.
Negative, being engaged by Manpad.
Solid copy. Secondary LZ as follows. Break 036128.
Break, being engaged by Manpad. Can't copy right now.
Solid copies.
No, go right. Alright, push up with him. Yeah.
Titan, can you hear me? This is Vic 2.
Gamma 4, this is Gamma 6 on tree 1, over.
Oh, we got RPGs to the left.
Gamma.
They're engaging something out that way.
Got eyes that Manpad. He just tried launching another missile and it collided with the building in front and probably blew himself up alongside it.
No, FOB is still
Gamma 4, this is Gamma 6.
about 100 meters away to our 11 o'clock.
Read back on resupply grid is 038129er, and I did not copy your secondary LZ.
Delayed up primary LZ. There's still that hip was up on the roof. Stand by. Secondary LZ as follows. 037130. I say again 037130. Reference Blue Force tracker. LZ. Marker as follows.
Gamma 4, this is Gamma 6 on tree 1, over.
This is Gambler 4 on 3-1.
Gamma 4, be
Titan
advised,
actual,
DC
3
is
actual,
pushing
5-2,
north
whatever.
up the MSR time now if you want to relocate your one-time machine.
Go for Titan.
Time on 5-2, send it. Be advised, 3-1 is trying to contact you. Roger. Did they call on 5-2 yet, ever? They have not.
Tell them that we've heard somebody trying to get a hold of us, but they'd never identified the frequency they're on.
We heard somebody trying to get a hold of us, but they didn't identify the frequency, so we were a little bit confused.
Gamma 4, this is Gamma 6 on tree 1, over.
Go for Gambler 4.
Gamma 4, reference C-tab Blue 4 marker 1306.
This is
It's going
Vic
to
2,
be north
Titan,
of
do you
your
read me?
412 element. Be advised that is a LZ for resupply. If your 412 team
We're
can
running
provide
dangerously low ammunition for this 50 caliber. We're running about 17 rounds.
Solid copy. What's the marker number?
Time copy,
It's going to be
17
marker
rounds.
1306. It will be due north of your 412 team.
1306. I'm not. Oh, I see it. There it is. Eyes on. I can make that happen.
Have 6-2, this is Omega 70. We're performing Wild Weasel right now to ensure that LZ is safe.
Solid copy.
Haymaker 6 is Kingpin on 31.0.
And you see that barbed wire to our left?
Just scream on 70 if you see tracers flying at us.
Correction, Gambler 6, this is Kingpin on 31.0, come in.
Kingpin, this is Gambler 6 in traffic.
Gambler 6 interrogative, have you been able to establish contact with Zeus via radio?
This is 6. Be advised, I'm monitoring 30.2, but I have not heard comms. May have missed him, over.
No, affirm. I'm having trouble raising him myself. I was trying to see if you've been able to establish contact, over.
I will attempt now.
Gambler 6, Gambler 3, actual 3-1, over.
Gambler 3 is Gambler 6 in traffic.
Be advised, Gambler 3 is right outside the FOB. Do you want us to enter, over?
That's an A-firm. I want you to coordinate with Gambler 4 and their 4-2 teams and go ahead and assault in time now.
Havoc, we took this a lot near that LZ.
Solid copy, stand by.
Gambler 3, copy zone 3-1. Come 3 out. Gambler 4, Gambler 3 and 3-1, whatever.
Reverse.
Omega Havoc 6-2, stand by.
Alright,
for tertiary
back us
LZ
up about
for
15
LZ
meters.
resupply.
Gambler 6, Gambler 3 on 3-1, whatever.
Copy. Gambler 6 and 3-1's in traffic.
What happened?
Be advised.
On the vehicle right behind us, you know,
behind for us to
started backing up and they
really
took off in a hurry.
It's better if we enter now, over.
Alright, you can go back.
Gambler 3, that's a solid copy. Go ahead and make it happen.
You can go forward, sorry.
You want me
Gambler 4, 631, over.
turn left?
This is Gambler 431.
Gambler 4, negotiate
That's
your
the
assets
entrance
to
of the
best
FOB
accommodate
right there.
Gambler 3 as they assault the FOB, over.
Will do. They're en route to the FB.
Say again?
I think after they coordinate, we're assaulting it.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Was firing?
This friendly's right in front of us.
Yeah, that was an accident.
Maybe we should reposition to another side of the FOB.
Probably a good idea.
Let command know what we're doing.
This is Titan 3-1. We're going to reposition to the northern side of the FOB just to see if we can get a better eyes on and to eliminate ourselves as a threat to our friendlies.
Titan, this is 6. Be advised, position yourself, yes, so you can best defend the friendlies from any reinforcements from the north.
Titan copy. Alright, so, yeah, keep on left, go orient 270 and go that way.
Ah, my frames.
I'm a horrible too.
Omega is topic 62170.
Go for Omega 70.
Omega, be advised, we have elements inside the FOB objective Frankenstein marked on map. We're looking to see if we can get them to secure it. If
Okay,
can,
we got a
if can
roadblock
get
to our
you in,
left.
Get a good enough cordon on security to get you in. How copy?
Hey, firm. Mark Frankenstein is not on my map.
Just a little bit.
Star copy, stand by for grid.
Standing by.
I'm not gonna
Grid
bother
as follows: 0, 3, 6, 1, 3, 3. I say again: 0, 3, 6, 1, 3, 3. Approximately 150 meters north of the church. How copy?
Hey, firm. I have eyes.
Solid copy, 6-2 out.
Be advised, you do have compound in the guard tower in that compound.
Camera 3 is Gamma 6 on 3-1, over.
Gamma 6 is Gamma 3-3-1, senior traffic, over.
Sit rep.
Disregard that, that's friendly.
Be advised, Gamma 3 is in the compound. We've cleared most of it. Haven't found anything yet, over.
Good copy, Gamma 3. We'll advise further.
Pull up in front of the compound. Out. 20 meters.
Titan, this is 6 on tree 1, over.
Stand on 3-1, in traffic.
Well, Titan, what's your current tasking, over?
Titan is standing by, waiting for any possible enemy reinforcements.
Have an interrogative, you have eyes to the north, over.
None that are occluded by buildings.
Copy that, Brett. Gamma 4, this is Gambler 6 on tree 1, over.
This is Vic 2, or
This is Gambler 4
out of ammo.
on 3-1. Go ahead.
Titan copies on
Gamma
5-2.
4, do you have LZ at marker 1308 secured time now?
One 306.
Havoc, this is Omega 70.
Omega Havoc 6-2 on 70 center traffic.
As A from marker 1306 between your Gamma 4 elements.
Mark 1314.
Affirm, it's secured.
Infantry with RPG. Looking like
Interrogative, Ace made a touchdown at that location, over.
Blue Force Striker Monko
Stand by.
PFC is in your channel. Timed out.
Negative 1314.
Solid copy, 1314. 2 times enemy fire teams with RPGs. Stand by.
Negative 2 times infantry with RPGs.
Gamma 3, priority traffic, 3-1.
6, this is 4. On 3-1. Ace has not touched down yet.
Gamma 3, priority traffic, marker 1314, times 2 enemy fire teams with RPGs. Danger close to Titan's location. Dispatch some GCE to handle that.
Gambler 6, Gambler 3-3-1. Say again your timestamp, over.
Left side, left side.
Marker 1314, just north of Titan 2-3's position.
Solid copy, dispatching now.
Not behind us, left side.
Oh, so that side still?
There you go, right there. Down the street, down the street. There he is, with a fucking tube.
That's... Oh, shit. Put his name as one of ours.
It's probably a role player.
Gamma 4, Gamma 6, tree 1.
Omega is Havoc 6-2 on 70.
Go for Omega 70.
Omega, be advised, scratch that LZ operations at Objective Frankenstein grid 036133. How copy? Six to out.
4, this is Gambler 6 on tree 1, over.
I hope we don't do Cavalli again. My frames are horrible. Like an hour to turn the turret.
Gambler 4, this is Gambler 6 again on tree 1. Please respond, over.
This is Gambler 4 on 3-1.
Gambler 4, belay that LZ. Start pulling your Gambler 4 elements north to provide overwatch to GCE at FOB. Objective Frankenstein, over.
Roger.
6 out.
About 100 meters behind us.
Oh, is that okay? I didn't hear the retest.
Omega, have a trick show interrogative. That resupply bird, would it be a UH-1 or Red Dragon?
We got Red Dragon available for transport, that's it.
Stand by, wait one.
I have no idea what they want us to do.
Solid copy. Omega,
Gambler 6 Kingpin on 31.0.
Resupply Red Dragon at grid to follow, break.
Kingpin Gambler 6 in traffic.
Gambler 6, be advised, the hospital where Gambler 4 is currently located is currently being engaged by some kind of an explosive round. Looks like to be 40 mic or greater. Can you advise on whether or not they are currently taking contact?
This is Gambler 4 on 331. We are taking unknown contact. Explosive munitions were pinned down. Grade 036-131.
Copy that. Gambler 6, recommend you get Ace to locate that target and see if you can provide support, over.
Kingpin, this is 6, already on it, over.
Solid copy, out.
Who's that to our direct front?
Titan actual, 3-1, come in, over.
This is Titan in traffic.
Omega, this is Havoc 6170.
Titan actual, be advised, these friendly forces in front of your Titan, there is a T-80 to the east of us, over.
T-80 to the east of them, okay.
7130.
I'm gonna move forward.
Moving in to take care of that problem for you.
06. Was primary LZ. 200 meters, danger close. Will mark with green smoke. Requesting expedited.
11 o'clock.
How copy?
Okay, firm read back 037 130 Blue Force 130.
11 o'clock. Rotate the turret. Be ready for it.
Solid copy on danger close.
Titan actual, be advised, he popped a smoke in front of it so it cannot see, over.
So right there behind the building. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Got a grenade.
Can you see over the dually waffer? Over the fence? I can see it.
4 priority traffic, cav elements, pop green smoke on their location, time now.
I'm going to pull forward a little bit.
Ahead for Gambler 4 on 3-1.
Yeah, it's shooting at us.
Traffic, have your elements pop green smoke, time now, Ace inbound, over.
What are we hitting?
Looks like fire team, they're taking sporadic fire. They're kind of pinned down, they can't get out of that position, over.
Alright, we're gonna assist them.
The only friendlies we see in the area are in a vehicle and traveling away.
Solid copy.
Negative, disregard.
T-80 might still be up.
This is Titan on 3-1. We report the T-80 is down.
Omega, you're clear to engage. You're cleared hot.
Pretty sure it's down.
Let's make sure.
Yeah, it's down.
Okay.
Already.
6 actual, 3 actual, 3-1, be advised, T-80 is destroyed, over.
Take an RPG from the right.
Acknowledges last
Guns
transmission.
down, guns down.
Alright, we're backing the fuck out of here.
Army cannons down.
Anywhere near them.
Solid copy, Omega.
Titan solid copy. Tactically withdraw to objective Frankenstein. Time now.
You don't have to tell me. Alright, I'm gonna get us to the FOB and then I'm gonna get out and repair this motherfucker.
3, this is 6 on tree 1, over.
Gamble 6, Gamble 331, send traffic on 31, over.
Interrogative, what's the status of FOB Frankenstein, over?
Be advised, 3-1 is back at objective Frankenstein, 3-2 is a little bit north of it. As of now, it's clear, over.
Copy. I understand objective Frankenstein has been secured. If that is correct, you are to organize and start tactically withdrawing back to the RFOB, over.
Gamble 3 copies all on 3-1, over.
Copy. All stations 3-1 be advised. FOB objective Frankenstein is secure. All elements are to regroup, remount, and return. Break.
Alright, working on repairs now.
Copy. 6-2 standing by for sit rep.
Gambler 4 probably will take care of it.
Bravo, I need you to move.
Blue 4 FOB.
What's the status?
3-1 solid copy.
Stay down here on the ground this time?
Yeah, maybe.
How's your weapon?
Negative topic 6-2. Do you have estimated ET on that resupply at?
You want to rotate that turret to the right?
Nope, don't have it.
Alright, cool.
Solid copy. 6-2 standing by if you can get an update.
Alright, where are we going back to?
Maybe you should ask Kingpin.
Let me check, see if it's on
Gamble 3, Gamble 6 on tree 1, over.
Omega, have 62170. Do you have one time
Gamble 6, 3-1, send traffic, over.
coming in, over?
3-6, interrogative, what's the status of your MTVR?
They're actively engaging us.
Solid copy.
Be advised, Gambler 4 had the MTVR, I'm not sure of its condition, over.
We might be pushing out.
Have that break. Gamble 4, interrogative, what's the status of MTVR, over?
Hey, firm.
6-2 out.
MTVR is green. It's located east of the objective.
Gamble 4, Gamble 6, copy. You located east of the objective. Be advised, we're going to utilize that. Put as much GC in as possible. Gamble 3, I don't believe any of your MTV or your MRAPs are still operational. So at this time, I want you to organize and escort out of the city for Titan and the MTVR, over.
Gamble 6, Gamble 3, priority message, over.
Send it for 6.
Be advised, found company level 3 documents inside of the fob, over.
Nice.
3, this is 6, solid copy. Go ahead and hang on to those, take some pictures, and get them to me at the, once we return to FOB.
Titan, is everybody good in there?
Gamble 3 also
Fuck yeah, we're good.
You're all good? Okay.
MRAP that's operational, over.
Hey, you just saw you took a lot of damage, that's why I thought I'd check on
Excellent,
you guys.
let's break all stations 3-1. Let's reconvene our convoy at FOB objective Frankenstein facing south. Prepare to move out, over.
Let this baby around.
Gamble 3, copies all on 3-1.
Sign copies all on 3-1.
Have it, go ahead and send any information you sense approximately 7 minutes before now.
Solid copy, Omega. AO update is as follows.
I don't know where the MTVR is.
Back from objective Frankenstein to the primary FOB where we departed. Stand by for an update.
Hey, firm.
Those guys just pull out all their AT. I'm backing up. Rotate the turret to 9 o'clock.
Gambler 6, all elements on 3-1. Advise once you are at FOB formed up and ready to roll out. Over.
You got 1 time.
Gamba 6, Gamba 3 on 3-1, be advised. All of Gamba 3 is at FOB Frankenstein. Over.
That's a good copy.
6 is Havoc 6-2 on 3-1. Looks like we got a 1 times enemy BMP coming from the east.
This is Gambler 4 on 301. I'd advise we put injured personnel only in the MTVRs, guys that, you know, can't run. I know there's a few of them out there right now to speed up our withdrawal.
Oh my.
Check out the fucking building.
Time reports enemy BMP is down.
6, acknowledged. Break. Elements. All stations, this net, let's start mounting up. Advise once you get your team mounted up, fill that MTVR as much as you can, and that MRAP, and let's start moving time now.
And we'll get on the MSR.
Omega Havoc 62170.
I thought we were reconvening at Frankenstein.
Go for Omega 70.
Omega, stand by. Just ground combat element is moving out from FOB, requesting 1 time gunfighter for convoy air support.
A firm, you realize that that's going to attract a lot of attention. Anything that shoots at us is going to die, right?
Rest in peace.
Wasn't aware. Stand by.
Just in pieces.
As a matter of fact, belay my last.
A firm.
And we got 2 burning vehicles there.
Gambler 3. Gambler 3, priority message 3-1 over.
Is that friendly crawling across the road?
6 in traffic.
Backpack is the wrong
Be
color.
advised, 3-1 has a team to the north of FOB Frankenstein. Break. 1 person now has legs broken and they can't make it back. We are escorting a corpsman to their location now. Over.
Gambler 3, this is
1
6.
SDLT
Solid
Cockfield
copy.
disconnected
Be
from your
advised,
channel.
It's imperative that all GCE get back, so make it quick.
Well, there's the MTVR.
That's an A firm. Gambler 3, yeah.
Hey, we found it. Ooh.
They're taking fire.
I don't know where that's coming from.
Neither do I. Sounds like it's coming from our 3 o'clock. Maybe they're in the building.
I have no idea. It's so hard to hear the directions when you're in the gun. Like, where the shots are coming from.
Oh man, all the wheels on the freaking MTVR are out.
Yep. Damn it. Guess who doesn't have wheels?
Oh shit. Bail.
Yeah, get out.
Titan, this is 6 on tree 1, over.
The Titans in traffic.
Shit, they both went up with it. You're right for secondaries.
Megas Havoc 62170.
Go for me. 7-0.
Gambler
This is 6 on tree 1, priority break. We got multiple casualties down at Titan's location. Need a corpsman on our pause time now.
We have rounds coming at us from an unknown position. We can't find a spot to stand by.
Bravo, what's the status?
Watch out for secondaries.
Okay, from standing by.
3, this is 6 on tree 1. We need to start tactically withdrawing time now. Let's get that gym wrap online to the south.
I say again, 037-133. How copy?
037-133.
Oh, fucking A. God damn it, dude.
So I copy. It looks like it's coming from the east of our position.
Colonel Penny.
West of...
Possibly advised a lot of
east of the
more
objective.
than 1 or 2 wounds.
We got mass gas by the Titan. Over.
Watch your ass over here. We were taking contacts to the east, northeast.
To the south. Roger. We're going to the south.
You still good on bandages, Doc?
The Titan's on and then head south.
Oh, what the fuck?
Reed, get in the MRAP. Reed, get in the MRAP. Problem with smoke. Pick up Reed right here in front of you.
This is 6 on tree 1. I need all the wounded to load up in that MRAP. Time now, so we can start rolling out.
Load him up.
Correction, walking out.
I got him. Karen, just load him up in the
Go.
You green?
Yeah, I'm
There
good
you
to go,
are.
sir.
Okay, what's the status of that? We got some air support overhead?
3132, if you got any wounded personnel, load them up in the MRAP. We need to get out of here. We're going to withdraw once we get all the wounded loaded up.
He's about 2
Watch out for secondaries.
All stations 3-1. Gamba 3, Gamba 4. Titan, if you copy.
Gamba 4, solid copy.
Egressing time now.
3132, I'll start egressing south. Do not stay out of it. Do not sit back. Egress to the south. There's an MRAP to the southwest of the Titan. Get in if you can. All the wounded are inside of it.
You don't have any spots inside of the MRAP. Start moving south down the road.
Sir, if you need me on the net, I'm going to get in this fix, but there's no way I'm going to be able to work.
Gambler 6 is Kingpin on 31.0. Do you copy?
Kingpin, this is 6 on tree 1. It's in traffic.
6 myself and 1 additional reinsert back here at the respawn marker. Are we to hold position or do you want us to get
Come on, get in.
Fuck, I'm fucked up.
Get the fuck inside of the vehicle.
There's a tanker in here, wounded.
One less.
Any way to get ammo out of the MTVR?
Alright, okay, I got him. It's
that MRAP is full.
That guy. I don't remember. I didn't look at his name.
Gambler 6.
One last place.
3 on
This is 3-2. We still have one place inside the MRAP.
And the wounded are loaded up in the MRAP. We're going to move out now. Over.
Copy that, good copy. Be advised, Ace will be overhead providing security on our exfil.
It's Bass. Hey, start working on throw some quick fire if you can. By the way, it looks like you got hit in the face.
It's 3-2. Send traffic.
You got big fucking cuts on it.
6 Kingpin.
Just keep moving south.
By the way, check your face. Make
pull
sure
out
you're
of
right.
the area and regroup and we'll evac.
6, did you copy my last?
I'm gonna be totally honest. This tanker guy's probably gonna die.
Hey, from,
Which one?
No. Hold time now. Be advised, GCE is now egressing back to the FOB.
Like a couple
copy all.
I can try and use.
It's 3-2 on 130.
Alright,
How far
6,
south
this
do you
is
want us to
4
push
on
over?
Freaks 3-1. Apparently the MTVR has been disabled.
How far south do you want us to push over?
Yeah, for that is an A from be advised. We got 1 times
Dalton looks like
MRAP
he'll
that is
probably
now
die, sir.
egressing out. All
Roger,
your
I'm
elements
gonna push
should
all the way
go
back to
on
base.
over time now.
Yeah, we're working on it, but a lot of us can't run. We're walking.
Maybe.
Roger that. We'll stick at the front over.
6 to 3
Good
on
point,
tree 1
tourniquets,
over.
Gambler 6, Gambler 3, 3, 1.
Hey, Perro, you're working on the wounded behind?
I need you to get a hold of that
as best I
MRAP.
can right now, yeah.
See if it's got any available seats.
We're
Gamma
trying to
4's
save
got
you.
elements that
I'm working on
cannot
Velton
run.
instead of Bass.
I want you to get that vehicle back
don't
here
know
to
who-
pick
We
up
have
these
place,
elements that
behind?
cannot run if you have available
Oh,
seating.
that's how it's
Over.
gonna be.
Hey, do we have a spot behind?
Gambler 6, Gambler 3, be advised. We have
Yeah.
1 seat. The rest
Gambler 3, that's an A firm over.
We're gonna stay
Good
here.
copy. Belay my last. Continue mission
frames?
over.
Hey, move up here and hold
Roger that. We'll stick at the front.
Fuck.
Hey!
That's
negative.
Red Dragon 1
No, you can.
Yeah.
Clear traffic, Red Dragon 1 2.
Quick line.
My base.
Hello. Looks like we went up together, Milton.
Yeah, we did.
See, that confused me because normally the Titan kicks you out if it's about to go, and it didn't kick us out.
You got your Titan crew?
Yep.
Hey,
What happened?
Got killed.
We're actually.
Oh, you finally got fucking blown up, huh?
Titan's not so invincible.
Hmm. So what do you guys think of tonight?
My frames were kind of bad, but other than that, it was pretty new.
Did you guys get a lot of action? I'm assuming you guys killed a shit ton of people.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it was, once that CCP got set up, it was just hordes of infantry.
What's that?
Once the CCP got set up, it was just hordes of infantry.
Yeah, I bet. Okay.
Like the shades.
Yeah, thanks. Perks of being an aviator right there. Join Ace, you can wear shades too.
Hey, Conrad.
Yeah.
It looks like they're just wrapping up now. That withdrawing out of the city.
What, do you have a radio on 30.2?
Yeah, I do. I don't know why I couldn't hear. I could hear you on 31 when you were speaking to them on that. Couldn't hear you on 30.2. Like, tried to get in contact with you a number of times. And on 31. I don't know. It might just be my T-file.
Yeah, I was trying to get a hold of you to tell you that they were having a CCP, per what we had discussed earlier. I couldn't get a hold of you.
I noticed that, and I pulled back a lot of the guys. It's just that ever since we got
Yes, GDJ Shaw in your channel timed out.
update, and so now they're retarded again and they don't listen to what we tell them. I don't know why we did that, but whatever. So yeah, they're withdrawing now.
The fuck is on the end of your gun? What's on the end of your rifle?
I don't know.
Put that sucker on the ground real quick, I'm just curious.
Oh, that's a flash suppressor.
Why the fuck do you have a flash suppressor on your gun?
I don't know, I picked it up earlier. Doesn't matter, I stay here anyway, it's not like I go anywhere.
Yes, GDJ Shaw joined your channel.
They're about halfway out of the city.
Okay.
You want me to teleport you to Penny and Stark?
No thanks, I'm gonna sit tight. Is there anything left in the city that's gonna contest?
Walk, seeing as though we lost some Marines.
No.
North, south over.
Yeah, there's a couple of guys.
Hey, it's good copy. I'm sorry for the. I was on with Omega trying to get us an LZ.
That they didn't clear before. But they're halfway out of the city. A lot of them can't walk at the moment. It's advanced medical. Prevents them from walking.
The problem is that there's some people can't give packs. Some of them corpsmen can't give their packs, so they're not working.
Weird. I tested that earlier.
Some can, not all of them though.
Six, this is Omega 70. We do have one other Red Dragon on standby, so if you want to give us that grid, we'll go ahead and see if we can do something about you. Omega standing by.
Sergeant, how many RPGs did you guys take in Titan?
A lot.
Can you like ballpark it for me? Are we talking in the 10s, 20s? What are we talking?
Yeah, it's definitely more than 10.
Okay.
Omega 6170.
Go for Omega 70.
That was old May, actually.
What's that? They refused to fire the RPG?
Break. Omega, this is Havoc 6-2. Be advised that Mark Hind is up in the air. I say again, that Hind is up in the air.
I'll run the bug report thread.
Copy. We'll see if we can do something about it.
Be advised, possibly could be a civilian helicopter, unknown at this time, no markings.
There's no such thing as a civilian hind.
This is Havoc 62131. All stations 31. Be prepared to copy message.
Wrong station. This is 70.
I wonder what is further.
This is Havoc 62131.
All stations 3-1, be advised. Ace has arranged a LZ at Blue 4 marker 1343, reference C-tab. All GCE personnel that can fit in it that were wounded are to mount in or extract.
No.
Bass, I'll be right back.
Gamma 3, Gamma 4, acknowledge last over.
Gamma 3, copy 1 through whatever.
Reference Blue 4 marker break 1343 south
Omega
at the Y intersection.
70. I
LZ
copied your Blue Force mark
Ace.
1343.
Solid copy. Are they keeping us up?
Be advised they have 1x Red Dragon. They're going to pick up who they can. Other elements are to extract
In grid
on foot if they are able to run. Over.
This is Havoc 62131.
Havoc, this is Omega 70.
Omega is Havoc. Center traffic.
Havoc, are we still going with LZ 1343, Blue Force mark?
That's in A firm from what I have from Gamble 6. 1343 is solid Ace LZ for extract.
A firm, are they ready for extract?
Negative, I haven't gotten there yet. There are
All
some
stations
elements
3-1,
there.
be prepared for that extract. I want you to secure
There
that
will
LZ.
be
Prepare
security
for Ace
at
to
that
come in.
LZ.
It would be considered a hot LZ. Over.
Standby will be considered hot LZ, but security element will be there. How copy?
A firm.
There they are, standing in a row.
This is 621. Be advised, taking contact at grid 036132. Multiple casualties.
They're having a rough night.
Yeah. Hey, Gear, what box was that flash suppression in? Just curious.
The Ice Miscellaneous box, and there's also some in the Falcon box, I think. The weapons guy wanted the tripod from the ice box. Saw it in there, I just wanted to see if it fit in the gun.
Mm-hmm.
My gun sometimes can't take some random shit like that.
What's that?
Sometimes our guns break and they don't take like some of the...
Mm-hmm.
Don't work with some of the ice stuff.
What is that?
Weird. I was just...
3, this is 6 on tree 1, priority.
6, this is 331, some traffic, over.
3, this is 6, be advised, I may go out of consciousness here. I need you to run the task force till further.
6, this is 3, solid copy, taking over, task force, over.
They could get to the hospital. I could pick them up.
Maybe.
Gambler 6, Kingpin 31.0.
Gambler 6 is unconscious, I think. You'd have better luck calling Gambler 3.
Gambler 3, Kingpin 31.0. Kingpin, Gambler 3, 31.0, some traffic, over. 3, do you know the current status of the 6 element, over? I couldn't really hear his last comments, but he needed to step away, over. Kevin, what's your ETA to the FOB? To the our FOB, about a good 20 to 30 minutes over.
Havoc, this is Omega, be advised we're engaging
interrogative, are you still taking sporadic contact
at this time?
The friendly forces back up
Alpeni
north are still
disconnected from your
taking,
channel.
contact, but the troops that are down to the south are good, over. Okay, are your forces currently divided? That is an affirm. We have some wounded down south, and then there's a few stragglers back up to the north, over. Copy that. I'm going to attempt to get with AC. We can coordinate a rally point for a extraction via airborne from the area. Go ahead and have your forces that are southern continue to push south, and I'm going to go ahead and confer with Omega. And can you try to attempt to re-raise the Gambler 6 element and see if you can contact him, over. Solid. Copy. Over. Omega, this is Kingpin on 7-0.
Go for Omega, 7-0.
Omega, from your eyes, I know that it's difficult to recon the ground in the urban setting, but we're considering bringing in your Red Dragon to facilitate the extraction of the GC that are still stranded in town. They currently have a lot of wounded. Can you advise on whether or not it's going to be feasible, one, and if so, if you can recommend an LZ, over?
Affirm, it will be feasible, I just haven't received whether or not ground is ready for it. Blue Force Mark 134 tree seems to be our best bet right now.
Yeah, but Gambler 6 is still up near the FOB.
Copy that. Is there anything that we could push closer to the northern GCE element? That's about a click and a half from that position, and they are heavily wounded. That's what we're trying to facilitate extraction for.
To there, I'm not seeing a very good position. Stand by.
Can you check grid ref 036131 southwest? Sounds pretty good to me. On the right side of the road there, looks like an open field. Can you confirm?
Say again, grid.
That's 036131.
Affirm, I see it, but I wouldn't be comfortable putting down an airframe there unless we're just cleared to nuke anything we see.
If we're going to do this, I'm going to have you on standby, and your mission will be to protect that bird at all costs, so you will be weapons free on anything declared hostile. Hot copy.
Griffin. Hey, firm. We're going to go ahead and mark down Blue Force, pass over Red Dragon.
Copy that. Standby 1. Be advised, I think GC is currently tracking fast out of the city, and I don't think this is going to be necessary. I have a 4-1 bill and I'm still on scene now.
To the north, have them picked up first, over.
I'm going to go ahead and switch back over to 31, see if I can confirm with Gambler what's going on, and I'll let you know what we decide over. Gambler 6, Kingpin 31.0.
Omega just went down.
Yeah, I'll just spawn them vehicles.
1-2, this is 1-1-0-1.
Alright.
What's up?
They've completed their mission, I'll just spawn them vehicles where they are.
I'm about
right?
to call Index, I'm just
And
gonna
they'll
do
come
that. Just stay by.
Omega, this Havoc 6-2 on 7-0.
We're not reinserting.
Just stand by.
Barely
Could you do me a solid? Could you teleport the two gunfighter pilots back here since they just went down?
Yeah, I'll do that. Do you want me to give them give DC vehicles?
I'm just gonna call Index. That's what we'll just do an out of game debrief. That's all. Just wanted to see. I want to make sure that's okay with the 6th element.
Call Index.
If you want to spawn them, Vix, I'm fine with that.
Well, I guess that works too.
What happened?
Who was the other
I don't
pilot?
know. We just exploded on my end.
It was an RPG.
Oh yeah, I figured.
Because you were hovering. It was Watson and the other pilot, right?
Yeah.
He's talking on command.
Havoc 6-2, 3 actual, 3-1 coming over.
I'm actually not hurt. I'm surprised.
How are you not hurt?
Be advised, gunfighter 2-1 went down to the northwest of timestamp 1313. I think they're probably need to pick up over.
Attention elements, frequency 3-1. This is Kingpin. All units are to disregard the downed gunfighter time now. Please make your way back to the base, over. Last call station, did you copy my last?
Use the 6 belt phone.
There's an A-firm over.
How far was that RPG shot?
He was right below you. That's the only reason he fired at you.
Really? On the shore?
That's not bad, dude.
No, he was by that little bridge.
Oh, that contact in 6 plus, that's not bad.
Walsh, I need you to bandage my leg.
And Bravo team had more ammunition, they had 7 left on my check.
You get that, Bass?
Okay, I see.
Bad did I get die?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Hey Walsh.
Yeah, what's up?
How'd your fixed wing do tonight?
From what I heard, he did a lot of shit, but he went down at one point. I don't know what took him out though.
Okay.
He's not sure what took him out either.
Okay.
Bandage me.
Oh, bandage you. What do you need bandage?
Is he still airborne?
Right
Yeah.
leg.
I think he might be
I
getting
think
the air right now.
GC, once the last GC clear the city, if you want to go ahead and just fucking have them start pulling back to the fleet, I'm good with that, okay?
Hey, firm, do you want us to get back in airframe or no?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Hey, where's Gear at?
Yeah, I'm here.
Gear, as soon as, if you want to spawn in those last remaining stragglers up there, Vic, have you done that yet? The ones up to the north?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, cool. As long as it's being done, that's fine.
And I got shot again.
Is your leg good?
No.
Still absolutely clueless
No,
on what
still
destroyed the
bleeding.
Titan.
Yeah.
I am putting another one on.
So they got people on the
This is Gambler 6, back on tree 1. I need a status update from all stations.
Like Gear did it on purpose.
Yeah, you should be good now.
Where did you die? Alright, still in a lot of pain, but I think I can deal.
Yeah.
You guys just like the shade at the tail of a bird?
All stations, Tree 1, Gambler 6, I need an ACE report now. Over.
Fucking give that.
All of a sudden I just started bleeding again.
What?
Left leg.
Best trade ever.
Somebody think I get to fly the bird?
Nope, absolutely not.
This is 6, I copy last, be advised, we got times 2 MTVRs, times 2 Humvees following.
Yeah, you heard me.
Gambler 6, this is Kingpen, frequency 3-1.
Gambler 6, this is Gambler 4 on 3-1. We are green, yellow, green, over.
6 copies.
The wind, it feels so great. So great to be dead. This is paradise, so peaceful. Yeah, you're not dead.
We're in heaven.
This is Gambler 6 on Tree 1. Be advised, we have a vehicle casualty at grid 031120. Over.
Congratulations, we are your ghosts.
Gambler 6, Kingpen, frequency 3-1, do you copy?
I died of boredom.
You can't die again.
Kingpin, this is 6 on Tree 1, in traffic.
Sure you do, you wither away. So, you have
6, this is your discretion. If you're satisfied with where the task force is at and you wish to go ahead and call Index, I will leave that at your discretion. Time now, over.
This is 6, solid copy.
Form an Indian circle.
Had a campfire and some wieners.
I could go for a Frank.
Pass the peace pipe.
Nobody does a rain dance. Good lord.
You ever seen an Indian dance?
Camera 3, still waiting for your status report. Over.
Running buffalo. Jumping antelope.
Use their in-vehicle radio.
It's a great language to learn, though.
What?
I took Choctaw.
Who's
Hey, Walsh.
Walsh is getting in the aircraft to try and use the radio.
Okay, that's exactly what I was going to tell him, so we're good.
It should be set, unless you want to.
Nope.
Smoke?
This is Gambler 6 on Tree 1.
This is Omega
Any Gambler 3 element, please respond. Over.
Nice.
Gambler 6, Gambler 3, be advised, myself and the Kingpin element blew up one of the Humvees. Be advised, I'm getting stabilized now, over. Besides that, ACE report is green, green, green.
Good copy.
Yeah. Some people survive without a scratch. Hacks.
Oh.
They're called seatbelts.
Alright, let's dismount and count our gear. Oh!
I'm stuck, fellas. I might.
Alright. Gentlemen, when you guys get back here, let's go ahead and let's get orientated over here on this far side of the wall and stand by for the in-game debrief because we're going to try to conduct
Let's
one
go
of that.
ahead and get set up on this southern side of the wall.
Oh my god.
Pretty.
3-1. Get orientated and look all good.
We get
on the south
look,
side of this
look
wall.
all good on the south side of this. Get lined up behind me.
Phillips.
What?
Your lip.
My lip?
Charlie's back at base.
Over here.
Over here, boys.
Bravo's back at base.
Can you read what he said?
He just wanted to know if we're back
right
at
here.
base.
So what's the plan?
Alright. So the plan is, since you got some time,
Alpha's
if you
all
want to
here.
go ahead and get your birds pulled back to the fleet, you get
Yeah,
Red Dragon, go
this
pick
is
them up and bring
3-1,
them out here
reading you
because
2 by
the rest of
5.
the convoy is a good ways away. And we're just going to conduct an in-game debrief, alright?
Country equipment
Are
movie.
all the
movie.
enemies gone? Because right now it's still way too hot. They're all gone?
Get your
No,
equipment.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you're going to go pick up the Viking pilots from the deck of the fucking... and bring them here.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
I can teleport them over.
You can
Well,
always
I'm just,
teleport
if they
them over.
wanted to fly out and go get them, we have time, you know, so it's not like a big deal.
Now this is a good-looking. Now this is a
I'm gonna
good-looking
say
formation,
teleport them
gentlemen.
over.
Great
Okay.
job.
It's gonna be more of a
That's
it's gonna
your
be more
call.
of a hassle than it's worth right now.
Okay, good call.
Oh boy.
3-2. You're looking good as well.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Okay.
tell
Stand
Turkey
by.
to land. And Dragon 1-2, but I guess they can just land here.
This is 4-2, yeah, all 4-2 is back to base over.
Tell them to ditch above us and parachute down. Be fine.
I'm here. Weird
Y'all
sound.
sound like a bunch of hurting motherfuckers.
Hey, Walsh.
Yeah. What are my wounds like anyway?
Watson, where's Walsh? Hey, Walsh.
What?
Are you, do you not think that you can put down
What?
a fucking Red Dragon at 1236 right over there by where the blue
Forever
That's
and
on
ever.
the backside of a mountain where nothing's gonna fucking
You just
happen.
disappeared, dog.
Or
Yeah,
do you
they're all
think
fresh.
that-
I
You're
can
not
ask
just-
at how
city area to the
we White
southeast.
saved our vehicle, kept it perfectly fine the entire round, and then the fuckers come in, steal it, destroy it.
Yeah, it's marked 1236 there. It's where you've been dropping off reinserts.
You did magnificently.
Alright, well they're moving now, so I don't think it's gonna be necessary.
Where's your Where's your corpsman?
Right there.
He's with Smart.
Oh.
It looks like it.
Lol.
Fucking moving fast
Wait,
as
why
shit.
aren't you with Smart?
Lol.
I mean, the withdrawal of this was not supposed to be so challenging. I don't understand.
You know how hard it is to follow Smart around sometimes?
Just moving all over the place.
That dude is... He's
You guys shouldn't
Rambo.
have had to do nothing.
I swear.
This would be nothing for you guys. That's why I put all the aircraft in the air. You guys were getting locked on by stuff? Where? On the ground or from the
You
air?
know, I'm actually really kind of pissed because freaking I've been running 2 frames all night. I can't do nothing.
Okay, stand by one.
Oh, I did kill people though. I killed lots of people.
I didn't spawn anything in. And
What?
has Whitcomb
You
on it,
want
but
1-2
What's that?
Just go ahead and head back here.
I didn't spawn anything in. Whitcomb on it, but I don't have any man pads.
Who could have locked up the fucking aircraft then from the ground?
1-2 just 1-1 on someone.
Memory leak.
Basically only man pads, really.
I got lower than 15 frames. I'm at like 10 frames
Totally
right
not
now.
spawning any down, but one of our rifle team squads have a man pad in it for some reason. We might have actually put that down.
I was recording too.
They killed themselves anyway, so.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon 1-2. This is 1-1 on 7-1.
We don't talk about us FTX. I love Whitcomb's fucking ace report. We got on the beach and we died.
I guess so.
Oh no. Oh god.
Look at him.
No, I
I think that's Mo.
Lieutenant?
Okay,
Colonel.
Curran, okay, let me... Yeah, hold on here, let me take care of you.
Any hours you, Clona? I don't even need to look at this.
Face, I thought you were messing
All the
up.
helmet.
Colonel?
Okay.
Glad
Walking wounded are back.
Like you guys
Jesus.
do a bad fight.
Had to deal with some insubordination. Listen to me, he listened to you
This is
only.
going to take a couple moments. Yeah, the LT, I mean,
Okay,
the
well,
Colonel had
I was going to
disconnected.
conduct an in-game debrief if they wanted to. We got everybody here.
50%.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
that withdrawal is ridiculous.
What's up, Karen?
So hard about that.
80%.
How'd it go, Karen?
You are done.
Fuck this map.
Cook, you're good.
No one had the night that me and Colonel Stark had. Since they did.
I still can't run.
It's not every day you get to have sex with the ground while you're in a Humvee.
Try it again.
Oh, there we go.
Butt sex at that.
This is why I don't drive.
Mate with the concrete.
What happened?
Don't Colonel and drive. That's all I have to say.
That's what I thought happened.
Yes. I'm sorry. That was you behind
Well, if you're having the Red Dragon land here, right? They're not going
I
to fly
didn't
back to
want
the
to
boats?
drive.
Yeah,
I wanted to walk.
Okay.
You were the one all like, well, no, we gotta drive.
What is
3132, be advised. Radio and you guys are all.
Camo for your face.
Yeah.
Pager.
Rambo.
Alpha Bravo Charlie, you're all back at base.
32, you guys all here?
I told you guys I was still
Cap. 32, sorry,
All here and accounted for.
Gamma 6, Gamma 3, 3 on, be advised. Gamma 3 is all accounted for, and information over.
Good copy, Gamma 3.
There was a vote.
Everyone make sure you do not have your flash.
Where is Lieutenant Graff?
Flashbang selected.
We're just waiting on this Red Dragon to touch down, and then Ace will be present and accounted for, and we're going to conduct the in-game debrief, right?
No flashbang.
I will take my turn last, if that's alright.
Gambler 4 is all accounted for.
Good copy, all GC present and accounted for.
Did you die too?
I can't hear you. Awesome.
All I can hear is.
Me too.
Frames don't burn in the kitchen.
Yeah, I had to find out. I had to.
Where'd Holcomb go? There he is. Okay.
PFC Moon has joined your channel.
Alright. All elements present and accounted for. Gentlemen, I'll say, I imagine you all enjoyed that, but this is a FTX and it's a training exercise, and I don't know about you gentlemen, but I learned quite a bit. I know this is my first time actually operating with Gambler 3 and several Gambler 4 elements. And I want to say, you did an outstanding job out there. We discovered some weak points, some things that we can work on, and that's what the objective of these are. So that we can discover our weaknesses and improve upon them so that we don't repeat them. And I say the weak point was working between the elements from my observations. But they were very minute, and there's nothing that cannot be improved there. Comms kind of were an issue. I wasn't getting reports of contacts. I found out after the fact that there were 2 tanks on the AO. I found out after they were destroyed. I never knew they were there. So that's one issue. Another issue could be in part to the chaos, but organizing with ACE and LZ to pick up wounded GCE, that kind of went pear-shaped towards the end there. That's something that we can improve upon, myself personally, in addition to HQ elements. And the last thing I have is sometimes when I call on the radio for certain elements, I wouldn't get a response. I would give a please respond, and then I would get a response. That's my desperation to get in contact with you. If you could just give a quick wait one, then that will appease me. So we can definitely improve on the comms. overall, the objective was accomplished. We pushed in. We did lose our Titan. We lost our MRAPs. We lost our MTVR. We lost pretty much all our VIX except one. So there's definitely things we can learn and improve upon on that as well. We did accomplish the objective, and we did extract. We did suffer casualties, but again, we identify our weak spots, we train, we practice, and we improve. Thank you. Officer Gear, did you have anything to go input?
Yeah, when clearing the city, about 20 guys were left behind you guys as you moved through towards the FOB. We were all at various points continuing to engage you guys as you were advancing, so perhaps more for yourself, Graf, and the platoon commanders, just watching as you're clearing the city and making sure that all enemies that engage you are thoroughly destroyed and don't come back to shoot you in the back.
And were these 20 friendlies left, were they injured or were they able-bodied?
They were able-bodied enemies.
It's paramount when you get the order to tactically withdraw that you don't procrastinate. You know, that order is given and it must be executed immediately. I did see a lot of that myself. I was part of that, trying to get these last elements out, and got injured myself due to it. So it's paramount that it's passed down all the way to the fire team level. Yeah, when it is time to fall back, it's time to fall back.
That was when you were advancing towards the FOB. You left tons of enemies behind you.
Okay.
Who were later to destroy your vehicles and such.
That's not a major deal, and I'll kind of touch on that when we get to my turn to talk. But
well, when we take contact in a convoy, we're not about to stop the convoy from a few contacts. But yeah, we can discuss that later. I'll go ahead and open the floor to Second Lieutenant Smart.
In regards to the communications which I've heard were an issue, the times where number 3 was not answering was due to the fact of me being down and a 2IC not stepping up to get on 3-1, which I will be addressing at the platoon debrief. And in regards to the 1T80, I had radioed in on 3-1 to Titan, hoping that you would hear it as well, because I didn't want to have to waste time going through comms there. But as far as Gamma 3's performance, I think we do have a lot of things to work on in regards to not bunching up in certain areas, making sure that all are accounted for and moving, not getting pinned down by contact, as well as making sure that our 2ICs and 3ICs do step up and recognize when their leader is down.
Hey, I actually ran up on some Gamma 3 personnel and requested it, and I believe it was a 3IC that stepped up. And I want to say, good job on that. I just wish you did it without having to be told. But once we did get somebody on comms, we did start organizing that 360 around that CCP, and that worked out pretty well. Gamma 4?
Alright, so for me, I know I had comms issues with you. Part of it, I don't know if I was having radio issues, but a lot of times I just wasn't hearing you. Could have been because I was just busy doing other shit, working with my guys. And yeah, I need to pay attention a little bit more and let my rifle platoon, in this case Gambler 3, I realized halfway through that I wasn't really telling you guys where I was moving my machine gun teams when I was overwatching your position. I don't know. I'll just try to coordinate better with you guys next time.
Okay, I've given this spiel several times. I've never said it to you gentlemen, so I'll say it now. At the company level, we're not on the front lines, so we're only as good as the information that's being sent to us. We're playing a chess game from the rear, essentially, and we're moving our pieces, which are you gentlemen, into tactical locations that will be most advantageous. And if we're not getting that information, we can't do that. So it's very important at the front line to send that information up and have it continue going all the way up. And yes, there'll be hectic times, and if you don't get a copy or an A-firm, then you need to send that traffic again and make sure that it is sent up. I mean, I myself found myself in the middle of a shit sandwich, and in that situation, I called up to Second Lieutenant Smart and said, hey, you need to take over until further. I was wounded, I was in contact, we had heavy casualties. So if you have a 2IC or something, you can pass that off to him as well. But the information highway needs to continue so that we can make the tactical decisions. So it's always room for improvement. And I'm glad to hear that you're identifying the issues and that you will improve them. Ace?
Nothing specific on Ace's part.
Titan?
One thing we did notice is we were radioed in on 5-2 and we were told that you were trying to get in contact with us. We didn't hear anything on the radio, so I'm not sure if that was TFAR's fault, if we just didn't hear you, or I was too busy and I didn't hear you. But other than that and the radio issue, I think everything went well tonight, all things considered.
I never attempted to contact you on 5-2. I only did my comms with... Okay.
Somebody contacted us on 5-2 saying you were trying to contact us on 3-1. And we didn't have that
Donut
previous
joined your
request.
channel.
Interesting. Okay. We have a senior corpsman.
Not from Gambler 3. I just have Agent Burgess, who is my 3-1 squad corpsman.
Anything from the Ace Medical side? Okay.
I think we had a lot of delay, and I'm not sure if it was a lag issue when we're bandaging up people, and the wounds were not
Donut
showing
left
that they're
your
being
channel.
bandaged, but it could have been a delay with the lag.
Donut joined your channel.
Or we had wounds that, like I was working on Perot at one point in time, and I just could not bandage up his head. But I'm not sure if it was a bug issue or it was a lag issue. But I actually had to stop working on him to get on other people. And I had that also. Who was the armor crewman that I was working on the road? I wasn't sure if he was I thought he was alive because I could interact with him, but somebody else came up to me and told me he was dead. Who was the armor crewman? Can you tell me, were you alive when I was working on you on the road?
I'm not sure if that was either one of us. I couldn't hear anything. I believe both of us were unconscious at the time, so.
Okay. But I think we got a lot to walk away from here on this, though. I got a lot I got to take up in the BAS forums. So thanks for and it was a Staff Sergeant Gaff. I apologize. I knocked you down. I don't know what that was, and I apologize.
Okay.
That's all I got from BAS.
All right. Let's do this. First of all, Lieutenant Gratt, how many pieces of intel did you guys manage to find today? There should have been a total of 5 that were possible to locate. How many were located?
3rd Platoon sent up on comms that they recovered 1 piece of intel.
That is a firm. I have that on me right now. Company
Okay, I recovered
I'm
one
just curious,
personally.
is just 1 total, that's it?
I recovered 1 myself, so that makes 2.
Okay, 2. So there was 5 total pieces of intel that were able to be found. Gear, how many of those were located in the fob?
3 of them.
Okay, so that means 1 piece got left there. Obviously, the point of it was a little bit of like a scavenger hunt type deal, but it was mainly to emphasize the fact that when you guys are clearing that compound and once we're there, we need you guys to be looking for that intel. So obviously there was, you guys did 2 out of 5. There's room for improvement there, as clearly as obviously stated. So make sure that when you guys are done, if you guys down HVTs, I know that at one point in the very beginning, I saw someone take an HVT captive. I don't know if they searched him and gathered intel off him or if they did that or not, but I was there. It was in the compound right before, it was the It looked like a factory compound just to the right of the road where we took first contact, basically. Was that one of the ones that you collected there, Lieutenant?
I collected mine in the front door of the main building in the fob. I walked
Donut
right in the
left
door
your
and it was on the
channel.
ground.
Okay.
Donut joined your
info
channel.
pieces were located on obviously identifiable HVTs, people that were wearing berets and thus in officer outfits, and also located those in the buildings and stuff. So remember, guys, that when we're doing this, especially moving forward towards deployments, which we're still a good ways away from, make sure you guys are doing that. That was one of the main target objectives for this. As far as for how the rest of it was applied, Titan, how well did you feel the GC supported your movements within the city? And I want you to be honest.
We felt pretty confident in the abilities of the GC. We felt pretty safe for the most part. I believe at the beginning we were a little unsteady because we kept getting RPGs, and then once you sent up the GC, we felt a lot more safer. So
Okay,
we want to thank you for that.
Yeah, the whole point of this training was to emphasize that. That was the number one target objective for the training. I felt that it was done satisfactory. I felt like it could have been done a little bit better. I felt like there was a few points when there was a lot of confusion and there was a lot of miscommunication. Vehicles pushing without infantry supporting, or infantry pushing without vehicles supporting. There was lots of times when we were stretched really thin, or there were major gaps in between sections of the GC and stuff like that. The whole point of this is that this is more of like a raiding type of scenario. We're pushing into the city, we're taking the compound, we're gathering intel, and we're pulling out. When you guys are, once we did that and we conducted that, you guys had a few situations where you guys got bogged down and had situations where you guys were having mass casts and stuff like that, and that happens. The big thing is, though, is that you guys shouldn't push out until you are ready to move without across all facets. And I'm not saying that did happen, but I felt there were times, and even Colonel Stark, you can back me up on this because you pointed out to me also, where I was looking at Blue Force Tracker, and there was groups of infantry, not including the Overwatch teams, that were spread out by more than 105 to a couple, like a grid square or so. It was a pretty good distance, and I feel like there was just a lot of confusion trying to coordinate when each section was pushing and stuff like that. I was listening to the radio communications. It just sounded like it was a little bit challenging, and that is perfectly okay if that's the case. But the point is this is to emphasize the fact that we need to continue to train that. So take this with you, organize some trainings with Titan, get this stuff ironed out, and have some fun with it. Other than that, I hope everybody had fun tonight. I have a couple other things to address with some of the upper echelon at a later session. I'm not going to save it for this meeting. But overall, I will consider this a successful training. Titan, you guys were supported. You were able to get all the way there and good ways back. So obviously, the mission was deemed a success if you were completely brought back here. But I'm not going to consider it a failure because you didn't make it back. I feel like there was a lot of positives as well. It's just there's rooms for the improvements, as we've already stated. So, Lieutenant, you can take that to your 6th element, to your actual, and the rest of you guys, make sure you guys continue to train on this, and let's get proficient with working together. This is probably one of the most strenuous intersection,
Donut left your
working
channel.
together trainings you can do, because you have multiple sections that have to apply and work together to proceed and move, basically, and it's not something we do often, so make sure you guys continue to work with it. That is all for me. Colonel Stark, you have anything?
I think you hit all the main points there and stuff. There were definitely some times when I was seeing just everybody was spread so thin along that road and everything, but this was a pretty, in terms of mount combat, this is probably the most legitimate
Donut joined your channel.
scenario that I've actually seen us engage in. And what I mean by that is every foot of space taken across a battle space was very difficult to achieve, and that's very common in a mount environment. That's why it takes so long to get through a mount scenario. So I thought it was pretty freaking cool, to put it bluntly. There was definitely a lot of action. There was, a lot of casualties. Yes, I know, Corman. I got to know each of you intimately. But it was definitely a very fun mission. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Is that it from you, Colonel?
That's it.
All right. Lieutenant Graff, you can open it for comments, and then we'll get the fuck out of here.
All right. General comments, questions, concerns? See in chat, please. Go ahead.
I just got word from my guys. I was probably down when this happened, but a couple of my guys have also found intel as well, photos and intel that I probably did not receive because I
Lieutenant,
How
if you
many
wanna give
additional
me-
pieces?
Yeah, if you want to give me an exact number for after you can compile it in your op reports or whatever, and just send it to me
Donut
in a
left
PM,
your channel.
that'll be satisfactory for me.
Roger that, sir.
Private Bass?
Something I forgot to bring up is when people were trying to raise us on the radio, they weren't identifying what channel they were on, and it was a little difficult in the heat of the moment because I couldn't defer from my left or my right ear, so I wasn't exactly sure what radio was on. So if that's something that we could work on, so we can properly work better with you guys and get some cover laid down, that'd be great.
Ephraim. Exactly. Especially when working with other elements, it's important to identify what net you're on. Some people are listening to, more nets than they should be, and it's paramount that you say what net you're on. I'm sorry, I missed who the next was. As that Brinkman. Okay, Stickleman.
Yeah, so there were several times where...
Private Stickleman?
Is he in the back and I just can't hear him? Is that what's going on?
Yeah,
Go
I
and
can't
yell and
hear
shout.
him.
Are you yelling?
Go and yell.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Alright, there were several times where a rocket had come in to hit a vehicle, it hit the ground near it, and killed several people. I think that happened like 3 times to what I could see. There was a point in time where some group was grouping up near my vehicle when 2 vehicles were down, and I had told them specifically, get away from it, you're going to get hit by a rocket, to which they didn't respond very well. They were saying something incoherent. Anyways, if you're getting shot at with rockets, I don't suggest sticking near vehicles because that just gets you killed.
Yeah, general rule of thumb, small arms, you can use the vehicle as cover. Rockets, you need to find a new location.
Additionally, I'd like to take a moment to talk about spacing, but I believe you already touched on this there, Lieutenant, but obviously if we're taking RPGs and it's taking out 4 or 5 people, that's a spacing issue. So obviously everyone needs to know that when we get all bunched up, someone needs to identify that and make it known to people that we are bunched up and people need to spread the fuck out. And that should minimize said casualties. And obviously there's going to be times when that's unavoidable given cover and current avenues of approach and things of that nature, and sometimes you just can't avoid it, but we need to do our best to minimize it as much as possible.
Donut joined your channel.
Martins, you had a 3IC comment?
I did, yeah. When you came up to me in that forward CCP, I knew that I was the one who was going to be in charge, so I was kind of gathering everything up, but I
Donut
was
left your
never
channel.
on 3-1 until you came up to me. So that was my fault for not letting you know what was going on.
Ephraim, and I imagine in the future, that's the first thing you will do is go to 3-1 in that situation.
Ephraim.
And that's exactly what this is for, to identify our weaknesses and improve them. Any other comments, questions, concerns? Going once. Going twice. Alright. Disconnect. Break into your individual debriefs.
Did you get all the people on the list here, like Stevens, Reed, Bass, Gordon, all them?
Alright, Ace to...
Captain Bingo Batter left your channel.
Get me your ammo counts.
Alright. If you got everybody, I'm set. Graf, can I grab you before you jump down for your debrief real quick?
To Andy LT Gage left your channel. SNPCR Taylor left your channel. HM to X Blanton left. Corporal T Karen left your. Corporal LCPLP Arrow Bo Walsh left your channel. SS HR Stock Capt CC Watson left your channel. Corporal E Reed left.
Graf, let's go to
PFCH Base
down one
left.